sure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. Oh, you didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn.
Yes. Welcome. We have another show to edutain the folks. Welcome to the I Give a Damn Jam Hour. I am Rico, and I am here joined with my beautiful co-host, Melissa V. Neal.
Hey.
Yes, indeed. And today's guest is Bernice Smith. What's up, Bernice?
How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad that you are here. You are such a powerful queen. And let them know where you're from, if you don't mind. The audience doesn't know you, so let them know who you are and what you give a damn about. And I know that can be broad, but you could give us the bite-sized version.
Yeah, well, I was raised here in DC. I was born in California. I am mother to 9, 6 boys, 3 girls.
That's what's up.
2 sets of twins. I give a damn about a lot, but I would say mental health is my biggest, is where my heart lies.
That's what's up.
That's where my heart lies. So I'm definitely an advocate for that.
That's what's up.
I'm a poet.
Yes.
I'm an entrepreneur.
That's right.
So I have a little bit of
got a variety of things going on.
Getting back into the swing of things.
They say from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So as a poet, I know you have a mouthful. And we're going to check out some of that poetry today. But mother to mother, you know, Melissa, she has 9.
I was listening. Children. I was just like, I'm going to just be quiet. Because that 9 and your head laid like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, indeed. Well, we know that you are an author as well as with a mental health advocate. There was a lot of different things that we have I've come to know you personally. So I've seen the healing and the bonding of your family and the tribe getting stronger through a lot of adversity. John, if you are on, please play the clip, because today's show is about the subject is through adversity, what you have to be through adversity. So is John available to hit that clip?
One of the things that we know about life is that it is always changing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go real well, and sometimes they don't. Now that's that thing called life. And when we begin to understand and know that, accepting that reality that we will never ever have things just on an even keel all the time, that you're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. But during those down moments, that's where the growth takes place. That's where the work is. Anybody can feel good when they have their health, their bills are paid, they have happy relationships. Anybody could be positive then. Anybody can have a larger vision then. Anybody can have faith under those kinds of circumstances. See, but the real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down.
That's just kind of the way that life works sometimes. It's Murphy's Law. When things go wrong, they always seem to happen at once, and they just compound on top of each other. And it's pretty easy sometimes to feel beaten when you're faced with all those issues and all those problems, and they all hit you at the same time. But that doesn't mean give up. In fact, it means the opposite. It means it's time for you to fight harder, to dig in. It means it's time for you to go on the war path.
Going to the gym, it's not about like checking the box, paid my dues today. I go in there and I find it's self-discovery. You know, it's like there's something about that 8th rep when you can't do it, you know, of who you are. When you're pushing it, trying to get it up, and do we just quit? Do we just rack it? Or do we rack it, drop the weight, and keep going for the burn? Or do we get someone to spot us? Who are we in that adversity? Do we push past it? Do we try to get more out of it, or do we settle? Do we say words like good enough? And if you do say good enough, you're in trouble because you don't know if you have enough.
You see, all of us in life encounter these VN moments, these hard, stress-filled, anxiety-filled moments that unexpectedly hit us. And the thing is that's common for all of us, when these ambushes occur, we all get stuck on a central point. In special operations lingo, we call it the X. And the X is that central point of attack. It is the point of incident. It's the point of the VN moments. And for most of us, we focus on the pain. We focus on the misery. We focus on that stress. And we get stuck, failing to realize one of the greatest gifts you have when life ambushes come, that it can become a new beginning.
All right, we are back, and we just heard a little segment about that. What do you feel about when you hear what you have to deal with as far as adversity, Melissa? I want to start with you, dealing with adversity.
Hey, every day you deal with adversity, but what I learned with dealing with adversity is that's how you grow your muscle. Literally, that's how you grow your muscle. So I like his analogy with the gym thing, because you guys that know I do train, and it's the same thing. Like, you build your muscle in life by going through things, but that's how you get better. So I always tell people, if you're not going through nothing, you're probably not doing anything. When you're doing great things, everything comes up against you, but that's really what pushes you to your next level.
Yes. Now you have gone through, I see a book title said Overcome. Is it Overcomer or Overcome?
That was the first anthology that I took part in. It's Overcomer. Yes.
Overcomer. I love the title. You know what I mean? We all have some overcomer in us. It has to be summoned. And sometimes it seems like the adversity pushes you to that point where either you're going to succumb to it or either you're going to overcome it. It's a place that, you know, the universe and God puts you into, and you have to have your stick-to-itiveness and faith, and have to be ready to fight. So we around here, we fight to win, and we are solution oriented. So we would like to pick your brain about some things and how you came to develop the book Overcome.
Well, actually, the lady that I wrote the book with, her name is Wina Crumbly, and I actually met her on Facebook.
Okay.
And we developed a relationship from that. She, I guess, paid attention to my page.
Yeah.
You know, some of the things I had been going through. And she recruited me because actually I was told by my teacher, she said, I want you to remember that you're not meant to work for anybody. I said, I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
So it started from there, and Wina really helped me pull through it because I knew that I had a purpose. I just didn't know how to go about it.
Exactly.
So she really took me in, and we started from there. And then the second book came. I said, well, I'm going to jump out there and I'm going to write my own book. And after praying, I was like, let me establish it.
Yes.
Slow your roll.
Uh-huh.
So I took part in Seasons.
Yes.
And when I was writing that part in that book, it was really from the heart, because I was talking about my children, my nieces, my nephews.
Mm-hmm.
And during that time, I actually lost my son.
This was last year. Going into last year, you had a serious encounter with challenge that no one foresees as a mother or father. Talk to me about this this great son that I do remember meeting at the Virgo Bash last year.
Yeah, my son was 28. He was a twin. My son committed suicide December 4th.
Yes.
Of 2021. What can I say about that? As a mother, I think about them living without me, but never the other way around, because my son was so joyous, and he always smiled, and he looked after everybody, you know. And he ended up losing his daughter's mother. He had one natural daughter, and he lost her in October 4th of 2021, and that threw him for a loop. So he came to me. He said, "Ma, I know you understand because I lost my best friend, who was also I had been married to at one point. I lost him in 2015, and he was going through the motions. You know, he was stressing a lot. Um, I tried to get him help. He said, "Mom, the mental health people, they're not going to help me." He said they don't really care.
Okay.
So I'll never forget the day that I got the phone call. But like I said, a lot of times they give you these what you should look out for. My son lived his life normally. Yes, he was grieving,
Yes.
but he was still joyous. He was still come around. He was around his family. You know, he still took care of his home, his daughter. So for me, it's just sometimes you have to look beyond that, because I feel like my son, when he took his life, it was a momentary decision. He said, "I'm just tired."
Yes.
You know, so
Did he leave anything like written? Did he have a note?
no. That's why I say it was a momentary decision. But if you go through the motions,
Yes.
as a mother, I said, wait a minute, I'm a mental health advocate and I couldn't help my son.
Wow.
You know, so I went through the motions of the guilt, the hurt, and then I was angry with him because I'm now raising his daughter.
Yes.
And she lost both parents in
That
2021.
is major. It's a
60
major
days
adjustment.
apart, to be exact.
Wow.
And it's a struggle for us.
Yeah.
I can't imagine her pain, you know, but it's definitely a struggle. But it's been 7 months now, and I'm still pushing forward because I can still hear him say, "Mom, we're not doing that." When I would go through something, he said, "We're not doing that."
Mm-hmm.
You got me, Mom? I got you, baby.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a fight for my mental health.
Yes.
It's definitely a fight because I was sinking roller.
Yes.
But
What would
I
you?
had,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I had to look within myself and say, you know, I have to do this for me, for his daughter, for him. Because before he passed, he said, "Mom, if anything ever happened to me, I need you to take care of my baby." So that's what
Wow.
I'm doing, and that's why I'm pushing forward.
Salute.
I wanted to say, you know, just from hearing you, one, you have a strong calling on your life, because your purpose is so big to the point you already was dealing with mental health, but you hit it on the head of something that's really major. Is there's a lot of depressed people that are very functional, and you have to check on the ones that's strong, that's smiling, that's everything, because you do have to look beyond that. And I like that you know went into that, and you also not letting it like put you in the ground. You know that it's a bigger purpose. And I honestly feel like in my heart you still, you're not always even there. Like I don't even think you're stretching the surface on how big it's going to be. But what you have endured and went through the last 7 months, unless a person ever dealt with that, like losing their child through what you lost, that's a total different thing. Because I think as a mom, it's so many things that go through your mind. Like, did I do something wrong? Why didn't I see the signs? But that's because your purpose is just major. Your whole aura and your whole presence is like, you're powerful.
My son used to say those things, and you know, it's hard because I started dealing with mental health because I was dealing with it, and I saw the need. I said, well, if I don't advocate for myself, they're going to leave me behind. So it started with me. And I see the need in the system because we have a lot of agencies out here.
Yeah.
But we don't have a lot of healing taking place.
Right.
So we have to hold people accountable because people want to point fingers. Oh, they're not doing their job. Where do we draw the line and say, okay, it's time out for mess. Stop billing hours that you're not seeing clients.
Right.
And if I'm depressed and you're my, what they call them, community support worker, why aren't you knocking on my door?
Right.
Because honestly, there are so many more Black men dealing with
Oof. Depression. Then yes.
depression, anxiety,
Yes.
PTSD.
Yes.
They're going through it,
Yes.
and people are basically telling them, "You're a man, be quiet."
Yeah.
Yeah. You a man.
Our
You
men-
gonna feel. Yes.
Our men have to be allowed to feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't build them up,
Yeah.
who is?
Yeah.
Because they deal with enough in the world every day.
Yes.
It's a battle. And I see it because now I have grown sons.
Yeah.
And, you know, it gave me a different perspective as a single mother to see my sons go through things.
Yeah.
And I can't understand everything because I'm a woman.
Right.
But as a mother, I feel their pain.
Yeah.
Yes. I give her another round of.
Yeah. She's hitting all the points. She
hitting
hitting all the points.
I
Yeah.
mean, you know, dear mama, you know, you give us encouragement for you know, seeing you persevere through what you're doing. You have a talented group of children too.
And I'm blessed.
Tell me about your poetry life. How did that come into play?
Wow. Actually, poetry came. I didn't realize I could write till I left home to go to Job Corps.
Okay.
And I was in a place where I was like, I'm here, I'm by myself, and I just started writing.
The notebook became a
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I let my pen because I was shy, I was reserved, I didn't speak up for myself, so I had to let the pen.
Pen game did it.
Yeah.
Excellent. We're going to, you know, get to that a little bit later. What would you could you talk to me a little bit about overcoming the Overcome book and what was going on in that process? You said someone was pulling out stories. I haven't read it yet. I do want to get it, so I want to have a copy, and I also want to give the audience a chance to get a copy too. Where could they find this book?
Well, actually, doing an anthology, you basically sell your books yourself. When they first come out, we had them on Amazon, but I do have copies available, so they can reach out to me, my Facebook, Bernice Smith, or you can call my number and we'll work it out.
Yes, indeed. Call me, holler at me, get at me, we get at you, you know what I'm saying, and got the right price for you. But salute and congratulations for doing that. That is a serious, arduous task to get anything that's a vision first and then to get it through the process. Publishing, did you have a problem with publishing or any of the business aspect?
Actually, why not? She handled all of those. Only thing I had to do was, because it's an anthology, I had to basically write my story, go through the, you know, they go through rereading it and all these things, but I didn't have to do any of that, but I'll have to deal with that on my own book. So I'm working on that.
That's what I was about to ask you. If you have new inspiration since your son passed, like, do you have new inspiration for writing a book, or are you working on some other projects other than the book? Like, I'm hearing you talk about male mental health and
I have a new perspective since I lost my son.
okay.
And the book will more than likely reflect my children, their struggles, because I have girls too, so I see both sides of it, you know, their struggles. And my sons, because of the era I grew up in, the men around them would say, "Your boy, don't you cry," you know. And I tell my boys, it doesn't make you any less of a man to shed a tear
at all.
You know, I respect a man who will share his emotions with me. So it's definitely, I have something in store for speaking on that point of view, because that's very wrong for me right now. That's at the forefront, because I said, at this point, my son's life, his death will not be in vain. I'm going to help somebody save their child, their brother, somebody, whoever it may be. I'm going to help somebody.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. We are about to pay some bills around here, so we're about to take a little break. John, we appreciate you doing what you're doing. You got Steve on deck too, so we're getting ready to pay some bills around here, and we'll be right back in a few seconds with the good Bernice, author, mental health advocate, mom, powerful sister. We'll be right back. I give it
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem, once you've shot some great photos or great footage, that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. Come check out Editors Are Us.
You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You didn't know, you give a damn. You didn't know, you give a damn. No, you didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn.
The great author / entrepreneur, mom, mental health advocate. We are fortunate to have a sister who is giving us insight on how to overcome and fight through adversity. You said you have your tribe of children that are creative, beautiful. Shout out to the whole tribe that we're about to see some of the sons do some of their things along with mama, show how this talent is running and where they get it from. But how have they coped since losing such a, not I say gaining an angel, but how have they been coping creatively and in other ways since this has gone on?
I think they're more invested in their music and definitely making their brother's life count. One of my sons is working on starting a clothing line in his brother's name.
Okay. That's dope.
His youngest brother, Amari, he's more into his music. He wrote poetry about his brother. He wrote music about his brother. So I think we're using our talents to get through and basically bonding together because besides my mom, it's always been me and my tribe.
Yes.
So, I needed them. God knew I needed them to survive.
That is beautiful. That's beautiful. When you all were at the house, I saw a lot of, it was a graduation for your youngest. Is this your
my oldest daughter, Treasure?
Okay, that's the oldest daughter. Okay, cool. Well, shout out to Treasure. She was graduating, and we had a nice little party in the backyard. And, I got to see the family performing, bonding, smiling, crying, just going through the whole experience and celebrating the brother. The poster of tell me your son's name again. Jerome. That's my last name.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But it was a beautiful moment. So that's what inspired me to bring this show together. And it is awesome to see that you are giving a damn and turning your lemons to lemonade in life. Is that what Seasons is about? This book that you have coming out, changes and things of that nature.
Oh, that's the name of the book.
Seasons.
Yeah. Okay.
It's basically it's about women who basically raise kids, whether it was your nephew, your foster mother, whatever aspect you raised a child. Just sharing your experiences during that time. Like I said, it started for me. I was an aunt at a young age, so it started there for me. But I definitely knew that, without a doubt, I needed to be a mom.
Hey,
Wow.
You have the paperwork, and you give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So it is. This is what's going on. I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm also have a show that we have for specifically authors coming out. You're gonna be checking some of this out on Washington Digital Media, poetry events and all different types of events that we are looking to do and bring a good partnership with Washington Digital Media. Shout out to Steve on deck and everybody here at the Washington Digital Media family. Melissa,
I did have something I wanted to ask you. I remember you saying, because I just want the viewers to be able to take some stuff back from you. I know you said that mental health, it was not the usual norm of the things that he was like he didn't show. Was there anything that you took from him gaining his wings that moms or people around in their community can look out for that's past the usual bullet points that they tell you to be aware of?
What I would say about that is check on your strong friends, the
Okay.
ones who are always smiling, always around you. And a big problem is people tell people, "Oh, I'm sad." If they tell you they're sad, "Oh, get over it. You be all right." We have to stop the stigma. We have to, because telling somebody that could easily push them closer to the point of suicide. Um, what we have to look at, like I said, is the people who are strongest around you. They dancing, they keeping everybody happy, they calling, "You good, you good." But at the same time, they're falling apart on the inside, because I've been that person. Where you're strong for everybody else and you're down on the inside.
Yeah.
Because I've been to the point where one day my son who passed, I had to call him. I said, "Look, I need you guys here." So my family came to me. My mom, my kids, they came because I called out. But not everybody will call out. So we have to pay closer attention. You know, are they not smiling as much? Maybe. Because my son, I say, "Are you okay?" "Man, you know me, Mom." That's a sign.
Right.
There's something internal going on within him, you know. I said, "Baby, you know I'm here." And my son was a big guy. So he was like maybe 6'1", 6'2",
Wow.
250. And I'm 5'5", he came and cried on my shoulder. I don't care for me. I don't care how old my kids get. You never stop being a parent, and you still have to pay attention. When they don't call you, call them.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yes.
have to pay closer attention, because, like I said, those smiles will fool you. And he had a smile that would light up a room.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And now all I have is a memory of that. And no, I don't blame myself, because my son wouldn't want that. Because we were like two peas in the pod. Everything I went through, he was like, "Mom, I'm right there. What you need?" That's who he was. And in the same token, once he lost his best friend, it pushed him.
Yeah.
And he
Wow.
thought about that he may lose his daughter.
Wow.
So he was going through a lot. And it's just that particular moment he chose.
Wow.
There's a lot of folks out there dealing
Yeah.
with what you said.
Yeah,
Smokey
definitely.
Robinson had a song called "The Tears of a Clown." And like in the lyrics, I always used to think about a clown and tears coming down his face. I mean, we all can wear masks. Before COVID, we all wore masks. Even the Fugees have a song called about the mask, but it just shows that covering that we put on. And like I said, coping mechanisms in a lot of the neighborhoods I grew up in, being humorous and deflecting what you're really feeling is like survival tactics. You know, I have a sense of humor, and my daughter will ask me all the time, like, "Dad, how are you doing?" And my first instinct is to play it off. You know what I'm saying? I was bothered by something the other day, and she could tell. She was like, "Are you not in a good mood? What's wrong with you?" And I was just sitting there deflecting it left and right. Then I just finally, I was like, with her alone, I was like, "Yeah, Daddy is upset about some things. Daddy is whatever it is." So I did share that connection with her, and it's a blessing if you do have someone who can look beyond the you know, you trying to fool them or psych them out.
Yeah.
So you must give a damn.
You have to.
That's the show title. I'm plugging unshamelessly. You must give a damn, and that's what this show is based on. We provide edutainment, but really it's to stimulate folks to give a damn. We could do a lot better. Like you said, with the mental health field, you're seeing it from both sides. You're seeing where they're dropping the ball, and you're solution oriented. So you were saying they need to get on their job a little bit more, give a damn a little bit more. What's some things that you could, I guess, give as advice to parents with sons? Like you said, you went through this situation. So what would you say to anyone who is maybe thinking about what your son is doing today, or what your son did? What would you say to people? If any encouragement to hang in there, or how would you want to?
I would say that you can make it. Okay. You can. It's a constant battle, and people don't understand. You're battling with yourself you know, it's a constant battle. You got these thoughts in your head, but I would say there's somebody who cares.
Yeah.
There's somebody who cares. And that's one of the things I plan on doing, is starting a line where they can call in, be anonymous. We can talk about it. If you want to meet up, if you need an advocate, we're going to do this.
I like that.
We're going to make a change. We're going to,
we need it.
even like the guys around my way, I tell them all the time, they are suffering. They've lost, people quick to judge.
Yeah.
Because they do it to me. They see the hair and they, oh, she got tattoos.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
They judge. But if you were to hear these young men's story, I had one I call my hood son, and I've seen him. He lost 2 friends, good friends back to back. Now I see him, and you can see the total change in him. Yeah. We have to stop judging. We have to start loving and being part of the change.
Be the change we want to see.
Yes, because I'm starting an organization, and I named it some years ago. It's Up to Us for Change.
Okay.
We have to do this, and it takes all of us.
Yes.
Yeah. It takes all of us. We as a people have to come together. And if it's nothing but just sitting with somebody, because I tell people my house is a safe place.
Yes.
If you need me, ring my doorbell. If that's what you have to do.
Yes.
Because I would want somebody to do it for me. So my anchor right now, first God.
Yes.
Then my mom and my kids, they keep me encouraging me, saying, I see. My mom say, girl, you just beginning.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen for you. So she's my rock.
See, I didn't even talk to mama. I said it. You literally just right here. Like what I see, like, you know, even the stuff that you're saying, like everybody, like my best friend is here. She knows I'm the strong friend. I got clients. But those are the ones. And when I went through my breakdown, she was there, but most people didn't realize. And if you don't have that one person that be like, you're not being yourself, you keep calling out of events, what's wrong? That's all it takes. But you have a major purpose, a major purpose, major. I can't wait to see it all.
Okay. Yeah, that perseverance is a part of the game of life. You have to have the endurance to continue on through any fight that you're having. Grew up boxing, and it basically you have to prepare in a certain way when you grow up boxing. You know, you just you have to have win, because it could be an opponent that's like subpar, really can't even fight that well. But if they have a lot of energy, they're about to be an opponent that can give you a lot of problems. I've been in the ring with a lot of guys, and if I didn't have my win together, or you get second wins in life, you know, just like you have a second win after you thought you were exhausted, but you have another win. And I knew I mentally I would know this opponent is pretty formidable, but I could beat them if I trained. So it seemed it's like, you know, in the game of life, we have to train our mind, because like you said, it's thoughts. We're processing all different types of things. We're taking in other people who are as people who have light. We could take in a lot of different folks who are that lean on our shoulders. And every counselor to me needs a counselor. Yes. So you were saying your mom and your kids were that tribe. Some people aren't fortunate to have the tribe that you have and have their mother around. Who would you say is the best help that people could seek out if they are going through depression or thinking about suicide or anything like that? Do you have any numbers or any agencies that you would recommend?
Well, we have in DC, we have the DC, it's called the Access Helpline, where you can call in and they will connect you immediately with somebody so that you can get help.
Yes. They really give a damn. They give a damn. They don't be faking.
I will say that there are some who really care.
Okay.
Some whose heart is in it. Right now, I'm praying that I get into this class to become a peer specialist.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I definitely, for me, that's part of me creating change.
Okay.
Because a lot of people feel like they don't have a voice, but they have. It's easy to get the number for the suicide prevention line.
Yes.
But there has to be an outlet, and that's what I'm looking to create, an outlet for people, because a lot of times people feel like if you call those lines, they feel like it's a program.
Mm-hmm.
It's better when you're face to face and you have somebody and you can look in their eyes and tell they understand, they relate,
yeah,
they care.
Yeah, that's what's up. we're looking to whatever you want to do in creating that. We do have to battle that. I had a friend I lost to the same situation, and he lives right up the street from me. I couldn't tell at all. He was play fighting with my daughter, you know, putting his hands up, letting her do the 1-2s I taught her, and you know, he took his life at work, and it was traumatic for me at that time. This was like 2 years ago, and so I was just like praying. Since COVID has happened, I was like, one of my concerts that I wasn't able to throw was got mental health or got mental hygiene expo I was going to be doing with the Black Nurses Rock. Shout out to the Black Nurses Rock. So we still have some unfinished business, and I think we could team up and do something to show folks we do really give a damn, and we do want to help those who are going through it in areas of depression, anxiety, stress in all different areas. We need to educate the next generation on how to help each other with that. So we got a lot of things to roll up our sleeves and do. We have a break getting ready to come, and we have a poet on deck. So I want you to share some of your poetry if you don't mind. We're getting ready to go into the jam part of this show. We have some things. Y'all stick around. Come on back. Check out the Queen Bee. Give a damn. Jam.
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem, once you've shot some great photos or great footage, that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. Come check out Editors Are Us.
You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, no, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. No, you didn't know, we give a damn. No, you didn't know, we give a damn.
All right. Saluting the queens here today who have overcome adversity.
Yes.
We're sitting here with Queen B, Bernice Smith, Washington, D.C. zone, out here to help those in need in areas of mental hygiene and also helping folks get through to the next level to be their best selves. We love poetry here. We love edutainment. We love music. We love turning our lemons to lemonade through our flows. So because you talked so much about change and talked about, you know, things of that nature, I'm gonna share a piece with you that I actually went through, and it made me create the song Change. Melissa and I have hit it from time to time. Melissa, I don't know if you can.
Look, I'm like, we did. What is
it's
it?
all good. Yo.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna drop a verse. I'm gonna drop a verse on it. I say,
Go ahead.
I've got gains from growing pains. That's life. You have to figure. You can't butterfly if you stay in the caterpillar. So evolve, because the world revolves around change. Take life lemons and create the lemonade. I was uncertain at first how life game was being played. Adapt, adjust behind curtains of life's stage. Life's the pen. Days on earth is the pages. Now history records your ages and your stages. Remember mama phrases or watch cake don't rise. Gotta have patience. We're constantly going through the changes. The changing of God. They even become odd. Legit become facade. Real ones become fraud. I learned from it all. Puppy the big dog. Tadpole the big frog. I learned how to play my cards, and I've been going through. Have you been going through? We all going through some changes. So that's my little spiel.
I remember it a little bit. See, that was a good one.
Hey,
okay.
man, it was just a segue. It's really still about Queen Bee.
Yes.
I just want to pick your brain. Give me a poem if you have one to share with the I Give a Damn Jam audience.
Okay. This one I wrote with my sons in mind.
All right.
Because we have the movement called Me Too for women.
All right.
This one is called Me Too. I'm a man, but guess what? Me too. I've been abused, misused, disrespected, left unprotected, consumed by pain that I can't explain to the world because they judge me. Judge my masculinity, judge my intelligence. They say I'm less than. They say I don't matter, not with their words, but with their actions. You see, I'm not allowed to make mistakes. They judge me by my past. The melanin in my skin is a threat to them. I can tell as she grips her purse, they can't take it because because my ancestry says strength and power beyond what most could understand. I'm a man, and I say, me too. I've been in an abusive place where my lady gets in my face and she raises her hand to strike me. But I'm less of a man if I take a stand, and the system has already judged me. The world has silenced me and I can't breathe. Get your knee off my neck, give me my freedom back. Officer, my hands are up. Yes, me too. My depression is real, but because I'm a man, society won't let me feel. I live in a world of Cain and Abel. Relationships are unstable. There's a warrant out for my soul. And they wonder why my blood runs cold. It's because I live in a world that I can't say me too. Seems they're just interested in filling the prisons and having the black women turn on me. Feminists. But what they're missing is I'm not the enemy. Society doesn't want unity in black families. Silence is the gun placed in the hand of a black man because we aren't allowed to say me too.
Wow.
Wow.
Get it.
Hello. Hello.
Snaps.
Y'all better be snapping at home.
Yes, indeed. Me too. Me too. I love that.
I need that. Like, can you write it? Like, can you put it on something that I could just share it as a quote? Like, anyways.
Yes, we got to put that on the shirt.
Because I like to have that, and then you'll be surprised how many other people just keep sharing that.
But you wrote it almost like stepping into a man's shoes.
Yeah, I like that.
From my son's point of view.
Yeah.
Because we sit down and we have some serious conversations, and I learn so much from them.
Yeah.
So being a parent doesn't mean you can't learn from your kids.
Oh, no.
They teach me. They are very intelligent young men, and I'm so proud.
Oh, man.
And young ladies.
Yes. What have you learned, I guess, now that you have gotten a lot out as far as is the lane with more books, or you want to, I know you have the a couple different things right now, so we don't want to, overload it, because I mean it's been a big year. So is there, I could see a play coming out of one of these books that you have, but
It's quite possible, but I think my main thing is for me now to be a voice and to create, like I said, a place where people can feel safe.
Yeah.
Well, people really care, and they're not just in it for a paycheck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do speaking engagements. I'm definitely working on this book.
Okay.
And like I said, building that service for people so they can call in, and if they need to drop in, even if it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, we want somebody on call so that we can address the issue right then.
That's what's up. Hey, look, everybody in the universe that's watching this, let's see how we can make this possible. What do we need? Do we need a center? We need a building. We need funding. Muriel Bowser, holler at us. We need some funding for this, because the city
needs it today.
Ward 7, Ward 8,
today.
Ward 4. We need it all through all the wards, everywhere. So we're gonna at least start with us. We're gonna pray about it. We're gonna believe in faith that however it needs to be constructed, we're gonna get it in. Our people perish for lack of knowledge. We're about to get up on what's popping with your children.
Yes.
We got
both say yes.
the folks up in Washington Digital Media. We got all different types of spots where we can express our talents and our gifts. So we're getting ready to take it on to the next level of things. I hope you have been edutained. This queen here has gone through her share, and she's about to show you how these lemons have been turned to lemonade through writing, through poetry, through creative arts. Has been a therapy in itself, and her faith is strong. It's real strong. It ain't just regular strong. It's super strong. So we're getting ready to step onto the next part of this show. Where could they find you again? Let them know about where to get the book, and like I said, just give them your Facebook information. I think you told them before, but just as the wrap up goes.
Yeah, I'm Bernie Smith on Facebook, and I'll be trying to remember.
And that's BERNICE Smith.
Yes.
SMITH Smith.
And on Instagram is For My Son.
Hold up, is that a 4? like a number.
The number 4.
Four.
My son.
My son.
I forget what you call him.
Underscore.
Underscore Rizzy
I'm throwing
Rose
that name.
Smith.
Hold up. Now we gotta slow that down. Underscore.
Rizzy.
How do you spell it?
R-I-Z-Z-Y.
Mm-hmm.
R-O Smith.
Rizzy Rowe Smith. So it's for my son underscore Rizzy
Rose Smith.
Rizzy Rose Smith. Y'all check that out and get the book. I'm gonna get the book. You get the book. If you give a damn about literacy, and if you don't even want to read it, buy it. Support this queen, and she's doing big things here. We are glad that you came. We appreciate it so much. And normally we do a trivia, but we partner with Sassy Nail Salon. I know your nails already look good. You know what I'm saying? But I want to personally donate what we usually do. We usually give away a signature pedicure and by Sassy Nails, but I want to donate that to you. We're not even going to do a trivia. The winner is going to be this queen right here tonight. So we're going to give her the signature pedicure from Sassy Nails. Shout out to them. They're on 4th and Butternut, Black-owned nail salon, doing her thing. She is a very excellent queen. She was where I actually shot the podcast last year, but now we have a new home here at Washington Digital Media. And so basically, we're getting ready to wrap this up, you guys. We're getting ready to check out her talented tribe. Her sons are in the next room over, and we're getting ready to head on down there. Y'all stay tuned. John, we're getting ready to pay some bills and come right back, and we're about to go to the jam session of this show. I give a damn. Give a damn.
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem, once you've shot some great photos or great footage, that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. Come check out Editors Are Us.
You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You didn't know, you give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. Oh, you didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn.
Yeah, play the music. Let me get the adjustment going right now.
You know what I'm saying? So
mistakes. I tell you one day, mama, I'll make you proud. You just smile and tell me how much that you proud of me now. Good. Now, I remember when we cried together. I felt what you felt. We held our pain aside together. Thank you.
Give it up, give it up.
yes. Give it up for this brother right here. Just blessed us with another one. We have a special place in our heart.
Wanna go again?
We have a special place. Yes, go
Let us
again,
go
actually,
again.
because
Come on, we need the whole thing.
yes, indeed.
Yeah, somebody was
Drop it.
calling. Okay,
We
let's
have
go again, Ray.
we have the session getting ready to come back on again. Thanks, to John Pitt. We'll basically be back on the air live. So
There
you can
we
start
go.
this tune again.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
run
go.
it back.
Come on, baby. Come on.
It wasn't even on. It wasn't a film.
Yeah,
wasn't
we
being
want to
filmed.
get you filmed. Come on.
Yes, indeed.
There
I
you
get a
go.
damn jam. We gotta get this straight. Here we go.
All
Tell me your
right.
name again. Nova.
Nova.
Yes, indeed. Nova, come to the
All
stage.
right. All right.
Love is a song, and you taught me the melody, mama. And I promise that I'll sing it to my family, mama. Pass down every lesson that you handed me, mama. Hope you see yourself in me like a vanity, mama. You told me, don't break, don't let the world get you down. When it's tough, you bite down. Someone give her a crown. I make mistakes. I tell you one day, mama, I'll make you proud. You just smile and tell me how much that you proud of me now. I love that. Yeah, you know I love you, mama. I feel like there's nothing that you can't do, mama. When you're old, you still be good like hand moves, mama. Long as I stand true, mama. Girl, you're special, you a star. I don't know how else to view you, but even stars don't shine through the dark the way that you do. And most don't know the half of what we've been through. I'm glad that when God was choosing who I get to come through, He chose you. And look, I remember when we cried together. I felt what you felt. We held that pain inside together. And no one else knew what was going on, just you and I. And when leaving God, if you had said goodbye, cause I prayed so hard for you. And you didn't let me down, and I can write this song for you. And I hope it'll make you smile, but you deserve so much more. Everything that you work for, everything you got in store, everything in them more, cause
Yay.
I love you, mama.
Woo! Give it up, give it up. We need his form again. We need him to perform again because he didn't get it.
Okay, cool. We about to bring about to do the poem one more time, brother. You got the young lion getting ready to do his thing. You gotta do it like you didn't even know you did it. Indeed. We're still going on with the jam session today. We're doing a little poetry as well as hip hop. You heard mom, you heard the son, now you're about to hear the son one more again.
All right. Woo! All right.
how y'all doing? My name is Prolific Six, and today I'm gonna be performing something called My Reality Speaks. I say I shouldn't be afraid to come out of my own home. Gunshots ringing outside. What is this life about? More scared of the cops than I'm scared of the devil. And the gangsters don't care because they outside showing off their gold bezels. But what about the future? Kids want to make their mama proud, but they can't even do it because they too afraid to come out the house. Violence is not the answer, right? Or so much more to talk about. And it's people getting hurt because you want revenge. What is this life about? Revenge is not the answer, but it keeps going on and on until somebody's left alone with nowhere else to call a home. I know more people in the grave than I know who made it out. It's a struggle in the streets, and most of my people want to make it out. But it's hard where we from, because everybody got a gun, and you never know when it's your day, so the reaper, he may come. And you say you got a lot of friends, but do you know they solid? They might have a meltdown and have you trying to start a problem, and that might not end well, because then the cops gonna have to solve it, and we all know they don't care. They say that this is our problem. But we can't even march for the black who passed, because we might get hit with tear gas. It's the fear in our eyes that make them feel glad to be a part of this word. It makes me feel sad. We want equality, not to make the white people feel bad.
Woo! All right, great job.
That's indeed. That's what we're doing here at Washington Digital Media. We are showcasing the I Give a Damn Jam. This is Wisdom Inc. Network. And it's been a tribe vibe going on. And we have one more? Yes, indeed. We got we have a full clip. The Smith team, Smith tribe. You know what I'm saying? So it is a blessing to continue this jam session. And let me know your name, bro. Expressions. I love it. Nova. Tell me your name. Prolific 6. The names is just deep. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hear no little nothing. You know what I mean? You got about 50 little. You got Lil Johnny, Lil Wayne, Lil James, Lil whatever. I'm talking prolifics. Boy, I got some names. I love it. All right. Without any further ado, the team is continuing to rock.
All right, give it up. All right. Okay.
I just need to hear the truth right now. Girl, don't lie to me. Don't tell me you love me when you don't. Need to hear the truth right now. Baby, don't lie to me. You say that I'm insecure, but I'm just sure there's something going on, and I need to know. Let me know right now. Yeah, baby, you've been messing with my mental. Baby, what's the word? We could just make it simple. Call you up and you give me no info. Don't you never change? That shit went out the... Girl, you from the west side. You been on my best side. We been at it for a minute. Baby, you're the best type. Seems like we got less time. It's some shit we gotta finish. I know the things you're going through, the things I'm going through, the shit be on my mind now. Acting new, the things you do, it drive me crazy, baby. Please don't waste my time. I really need to know what's going on. We was best friends, that we don't get along. I've been feeling like we don't belong. If it's that game, you can be all alone. You hit my line like where you at. I say I'll hit you back and square you on my liner. You want the vibe to feel alive and talk about the guys. I swear you cross that line now. Shoot right now. Girl, don't lie to me. Don't tell me you love me when you don't. You can hear the truth right now. Baby, don't lie to me. You say that I'm insecure, but I'm just sure there's something going on, and I need to know. Let me know right now. Yeah, lately you've been messing with my mental. Baby, what's the word? We could just make it simple. Call me up and you give me no info. But you never changed. That shit went out. I stayed on the go when times to call me. That's a lesson learned from getting burned. I will brag about you, that's all me. Was in the same lane, you took your turn. Can't deny you, we divided. I just know that we are done for sure. It's time, you no time to cry, just say goodbye. I have the time to time with you, you blow my mind. And one more to the next scene. If I'm called, do you text me? Yeah. Don't worry, don't trip. Don't worry, don't trip. But your mind when you saw me. Yeah. When you saw me. Yeah. Don't worry, don't trip. Don't worry, don't try to get into the truth right now. Baby, don't lie to me. Don't tell me you love me when you don't. You can hear the truth right now. Oh, baby, don't lie to me. You say that I'm insecure, but I'm not sure there's something going on, and I need to know. Let me know right now. Yeah, maybe you've been messing with my mental. Maybe what's the word? We could just make it simple. Call you up and you give me no info. But you never changed. That shit went out the window.
Yes. Yes. Great.
Melissa, come on up. We're just having our outro.
Yes.
Indeed, you know, it's a beautiful thing to see how this family has persevered, and to see Mama come on up.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. This queen right here is leading a serious family through healing, through bonding, creative outlets, and I just want to salute you. Salute the team, salute the family.
Salute.
Indeed, you know what I'm saying? These folks give a damn. They give a damn about their art, their mom, their family.
Yes.
So salute to you all, and hopefully you've been inspired by these folks right here. That's everyday common folks doing some very uncommon things in a very creative way. So we love you out there. We give a damn about mental health, about the arts, and everything else like that. So you know where to get in contact with this queen. You hear the music, you know what I'm saying? Where can they find your platform? Anybody got anything that they can find online?
You can find me at Intense City Productions on Instagram.
What's up? Anything they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram at prolific_6.
Nothing. Okay, either way, we gotta hear that song, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Beautiful song.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Indeed. We give a damn.
We give a damn.
We give a damn.
Yes.
That's indeed, y'all. Indeed, y'all have a beautiful night. We appreciate y'all. Oh, cameras working. Yes, indeed, y'all have a beautiful night. We give a damn. Check it out. Check out Overcomer. If they find that online anywhere.
Nope, they have to contact me to get
You got the plug though. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up, please. Get this book. Pass it on, and we want to continue to keep this situation going. Is there any last things you want to let the folks know? Anything, any inspirations, any words?
We talking about you, boo. It's your night.
Yes,
It's
it's
your
your
night.
night.
It's your night.
I just want everybody to know, no matter what you go through, you can make it through it. If you have a team, if you don't have a team, if you have one friend that cares, that's more than so many people have. So let's keep our head up and keep pushing, because if I can make it, so can you.
Amen.
And with that being said, we're gonna end on that note. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a blessed one. We love you. And remember, hey, you don't have to, but it is a blessing if you do give a damn.
Yes.
Peace out. Holla.
Peace out.
Next Thursday, y'all. Watch the digital media. Holla.
Yes. Good show.
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem once you've shot some great photos or great footage that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. Come check out Editors Are Us.